I hear from many of my friends that they find it very difficult to fall asleep at night, and also they find it very difficult to be asleep for 8 hours. So after I made a podcast about the importance of sleep and why we should all aim for sleeping for 8 hours, and if we don't, then there are many hazardous health effects on us. So since then, a lot of people have told me about their sleep struggles. And one of the things that I feel very grateful about is my ability to fall asleep every night, and my ability to be asleep for 7 to 8 hours on average. So for that, what I do is I have a simple bedtime routine, and I would love to share that with you and see if you practice and if that affects your sleep in any way. So one of the things to do is, you may have heard from many authorities now, is to switch off our screen time, or like our phone or laptop or any screen time that it actually simulates daylight. So then that means that it's giving us enough light to keep us awake. So if we can keep it away for at least an hour before our normal bedtime, then that would be perfect. One of the things that we also practice is to have a gap of minimum 2 to 3 hours between our big meal and our bedtime. So that helps our food to have properly digested before we go to bed, and so we don't have a problem falling asleep. So these are the two kind of, like, I would say, bigger picture item. So eat 2 to 3 hours before you plan to sleep, and also don't be on your screen for at least an hour before you go to bed. And then after that, what I do is, I have 3 specific steps that I follow every day or every night, actually, before going to bed. So I lay out my yoga mat, I lie down, and I do a simple twist. So I lie down straight, I inhale, and I bend both my knees in the center. So I'm lying down with bent knees. I inhale in that position. Then when I exhale, I twist my body to the left and my neck to the right, and then I again inhale, come in the middle, and then exhale to the right and twist my body to the right and neck to the left. So it's a normal supine twist that many of you who are practicing yoga may be practicing. So I do this 6 or 7 times. So that's my twist. The other one is just relaxing, lying down on the mat, or even in the bed. You can do in the bed also. I close my eyes, and then I slowly, in my mind's eyes, I start going through my body part by part. So I start with both my feet, my soles. So I visualize my feet in my mind. I inhale, I send it the energy, and then as I exhale, I relax the feet. Then I come to the ankles, I relax them, come to the calf, then thighs, then waist, then back, then my shoulder, my neck, my arms, fingers, my middle part, the upper body, and then my face. And then I go to the final thing is the seat of my consciousness, the top of the crown. And likewise, I just breathe in when I focus that body part, and breathe out, and I visualize that they are now completely relaxing. And then I end this practice with the full body relaxation. So I visualize myself lying on the mat there, full body, and then when I inhale, I send energy to my whole body, and then I exhale and I relax my body. So once you have done that, from either you can start from your feet, your sole to your head, or you can start with the top of your crown and go to the seat, the final, your sole of the feet. So you can do either way, and I find it extremely relaxing. In fact, sometimes I'm only halfway through this practice and I feel like a deep sleep is overcoming me, and I go to sleep immediately. There are 2 specific pranayamas also if you want to practice. So one is called Chandra Bhedana, and what we do is simply close our right nostril. We inhale through the left, and then we close our left nostril and inhale through the right. So it's literally inhaling through the left nostril and exhaling through the right nostril. And I do this 6 times. You can also do it 12 times, depending on how challenging your sleep is at the moment. Between 6 to 12 is a good number of rounds you can do. And then followed by that, I do Shitali. So if you can roll your tongues, then you can do Shitali like this, or if you can't roll your tongue, then you can do Shitakari with your teeth So the idea is to suck air through your mouth or through your teeth if you can't roll your tongue. So this is what we do. We inhale through our rolled tongue or our teeth. So I go, then close your mouth and then exhale through your nose very, very slowly. Again, between 6 and 12 times. If we practice that every night and slowly over time, start with 4, then 6, then 8, then 10 and 12, and continue to practice before bedtime. And I can actually guarantee you, based on my personal experience, that this will make you fall asleep. Sometimes we don't have time to exercise during the day, so we exercise during the evening, and a lot of people find it difficult to go to bed after they have exercised. And trust me, I exercise late as well some days because I don't have time to exercise in the morning, and I do the Shitali, Shitakari lying twist, and then I visualize. It's called Nidra. It's a practice to actually induce sleep in you, and Yoga Nidra is the actual word for that practice. And you can just lie down and focus on each of your body parts slowly and then do that. So let me just summarize again how to fall asleep in any circumstances. Keep your phones and laptops or any kind of screen away for an hour before you go to bed. Try to eat at least 2 hours before you go to bed. And before going to bed, just lie down either in your bed or on a yoga mat near the bed in your bedroom. And then do first supine twist. Then you go through your entire body part, inhale and exhale. Then you do Chandra Bhedana. So inhale through left nostril, exhale through right nostril. And then finally do Shitali. You either do this, suck in air and then close your mouth and inhale through the nose, or suck in air through your tongue, close your nose, close your mouth and exhale through your nose. And I can guarantee you can feel the difference. And of course, you know that caffeine also keeps you awake. So caffeine is in tea, coffee, chocolate, and also all the Coke or the dark fizzy drinks. They all have caffeine in them as well. So better to avoid them. For me, 2:30 p.m. is a cutoff time. If I have caffeine after 2:30 p.m., I find it difficult to sleep. So you know what your caffeine limit is. A lot of people tend to say, like for example, my husband says, oh, it doesn't matter, I can drink a cup of coffee and can sleep well. Many of us cannot. We can claim that, but that's not a sound sleep that actually relaxes us and that's actually useful to us. So I hope that you can practice either one or two of these things and use in your life and see where you go. Happy sleeping.